The house was silent, save for the rhythmic tick-tack of the hallway clock and the soft, heavy breathing of Barnaby, an oversized golden retriever who took his job as chief of security very seriously. But for the past month, every night at exactly 2:14 a.m., the breathing would stop. Barnaby's ears would twitch. He would lift his heavy head, his soulful brown eyes scanning the shadows of the living room, waiting for the midnight guest. You see, Barnaby wasn't the only one awake. Someone was moving through the house, leaving behind clues that didn't make sense. The humans were baffled. A single blue sock would appear in the middle of the kitchen. The faint, ghostly ding of a piano key would echo in the dead of night. Even Dutchies, the regal Himalayan cat, seemed to be in on the secret. She'd sit perched atop the bookshelf like a fuzzy gargoyle, watching the hallway with unblinking eyes. Tonight, Barnaby decided he'd had enough of the mystery. He padded softly across the hardwood floors, his claws making a tiny click, click, click sound. He reached the kitchen, where a single sliver of moonlight illuminated the tile. There, standing by the refrigerator, was a small, glowing silhouette. Barnaby let out a tiny huff. The silhouette turned. It wasn't a monster, and it wasn't a burglar. It was a tiny Scruffy terrier with a crooked tail a dog Barnaby had never seen before. The little dog didn't bark. Instead, it wagged its tail so hard its whole back end It trotted over to Barnaby and dropped something at his paws. A worn-out tennis ball that had been missing since last summer. Barnaby nudged the ball back. For the next hour, the two danced a silent ballet through the house. The visitor showed Barnaby the best spots for a sun nap and the exact location of the hidden treats behind the flower jar. Barnaby realized this wasn't an intruder. It was a friend. As the sky began to turn a soft purple, signaling the dawn, the little dog headed toward them. He looked back at Barnaby one last time, a look of pure peace in his eyes, before curling up in an old, dusty wicker basket in the corner. Before we reveal who this mysterious visitor really was, make sure to subscribe and like this story if you love your pets as much as we do. The next morning, the father walked into the kitchen, yawning. He stopped by the old wicker basquita, one the family had kept for 15 years. Even though it was empty, he reached down, stroking the air just above the blankets, a tear in his eye. "I still miss you, Scruffy," he whispered. "I hope you're looking after the big guy for us." Barnaby wagged his tail, resting his chin on his master's knee. He knew the truth. The midnight guest wasn't a ghost haunting the house. He was the Signor Guardia. Scruffy had come back to pass the torch, making sure Barnaby knew exactly how to love a family that stayed together, even across the Rainbow Bridge.